Jordan-Hare Stadium. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas's offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man on the right. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Going to swing it on second down. Flips it out in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Really nice third down sub-defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Auburn Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights.
He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab on the right side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Auburn lines up quickly. Pushes toward the goal line. defense just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to run it in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gives them a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the grab close to the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tigers! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. line getting set on second down. Hauls it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Longhorns will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Quick handoff. Got the first down and more. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Auburn.
Now, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little space. Turning it on. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The Longhorns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Grab behind the line. It's Fisher. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on second down. Gets rid of it. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
The running back has it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now they'll run it on the toss. There he goes. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40.
They get a huge gain on that toss play, and this running back, when he's got the ball in space, watch out. You see when he's out in the perimeter of the field, he's able to pick his spots. He can make people miss. He's got a bevy of moves. Way to generate the explosive play.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He might want another play. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got the tight end. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a first down in the red zone at the 14. Auburn to the line in a hurry. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless. Next, going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity giving the football.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And right down the middle. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
The screen, and watch out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Makes it past the marker. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line. Rides the back and leaves it. Crosses the 45. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Fires on the move. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. They're trailing by 10 to Oklahoma. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Let's see what he can do with it. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So here comes the Auburn offense. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful. It's a fumble. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Back open in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains.
And the Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's gotten a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we got to show him things are about to be different.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Shakes off the defender. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
He's got it, 1st down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his back in the middle. Spins away from the defense. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Quick completion to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. It falls incomplete, and will change into the field to get things started back up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn! They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll take another shot here. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Motion from the back. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on! And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Keeps it himself and gets the 1st. Touchdown, Texas! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one right now in Gainesville. They're up by just 1 over Oklahoma. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rides to the back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Off-play action on first down. Grabs it in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to pass. He's got him. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. A field goal is not top of the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Running back searching for a hole. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. They'll move the tight end. Snap to the back. Oh, better look out. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Offense in a bunch formation. Going right to work up top. Looking for the score. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking for the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snags it over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Here's a heat. The screen, he's got wheels. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty.